right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see Atlanta taking on the Detroit Pistons. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Anthony Edwards. Halliburton is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Oliver in at the 5. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Now, here is Halliburton. Edwards passes to Oliver. Shoots over Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Grant. Mobley with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Grant the pass to Daniel. Off target with his 3. Poole against Simmons. Halliburton for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Halliburton passes to Oliver. Poole with it. Inside. Oliver's shot is good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now the Pistons with it, trailing by 4. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now Edwards. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. And the shot goes down. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Embiid finds Rozier. And it's Grant in the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Embiid. And Simmons has got the ball here for Detroit. 6-point game. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
That one is off.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
He hits the second from the line. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Haliburton passes to Edwards. Down low, Rozier with the steal. Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Pass to Grant. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Haliburton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Oliver. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Sweet dime that time from Haliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Now Rozier. And a miss there on the triple. Simmons against Haliburton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Oliver. The 9-footer's on the mark. Oliver's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Rozier against Poole. Here's the step back. Here's Embiid. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. Fires from deep. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Rozier. Back to Simmons. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Now the pass to Haliburton. The 3. That one doesn't drop.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Daniel. Trying his luck from deep. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Mobley. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A different look here for Detroit. Al Horford, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Fulton for Rozier. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Barrett's checked in for Jordan Poole. Pistons trail by 9. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Simmons passes to Embiid. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Barrett against Fultz. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Detroit. Smith checked in for Atlanta. Ivy comes in for Halliburton. He hits both from the stripe.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Daniel. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. For 3, Edwards. Simmons pulls it in. Pistons trail by 11. Fultz finds Simmons. Back to Fultz. Horford sets a screen for Fultz. In the corner, Horford with it. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Ivy passes to Barrett. Screen by Smith. Fires for 3. And R.J. Barrett hits from deep. And Atlanta leads by 14.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
To the inside, Smith, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Fultz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Simmons. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Mobley with the block. And here's Smith. Outside, Edwards. Smith trying to break loose. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 14. Daniel. Edwards defending. Outside, Simmons. Feeds to Pirtle to stop the run. He lays it in.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Ivy passes to Mobley. Pass to Ivy. Mobley is screened. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Atlanta making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Simmons with it, and there's the pass to Burton. Now Fultz. And the dunk by Pirtle.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Barrett dishes to Murphy. Screen by Smith. Releases. Murphy can't hit. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Over Simmons. The shot by Ivy, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Fultz. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Here's Ivy. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 5 now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Simmons finds Fultz.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
For Detroit, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That free throw good from Fultz. Halliburton's checked in for Barrett. And so Fultz nails them both. Atlanta leading by 10. Smith outside. Now here's Ivy, guarded by Fultz. The shot by Ivy, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Passes to Fultz. Simmons sets a screen for Fultz. 13 feet away. Atlanta with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton passes to Mobley. And Smith launches it from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pirtle kicks to Fultz. There's the drive over Ivy. And there's Fultz on the assist by Pirtle. Fultz has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. And here's Halliburton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Ivy. 3 seconds left, and that's 2 points on the layup. And Atlanta leads by 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Rozier's out there with Fultz. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Embiid. And it's Covington in at the power forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Poole against Embiid. 6 to shoot. Poole no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Rozier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from 14. That one a little long. Atlanta leading by 10. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Smith with a screen on Fultz. Here's Halliburton. And that one good.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Fultz dishes to Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Embiid's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Oliver, guarded by Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Atlanta, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Edwards, he's checked in for Atlanta. Barrett comes in for Halliburton. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 13. Grant the pass to Fultz. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the feed to Embiid. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Edwards. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. That one misses.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And Poole gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now, here's Barrett. Driving in, and Embiid with the block. Fultz with the ball. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Feeds it to Barrett. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And they pick up 2. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Fultz a screen on Barrett. Rozier for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Poole finds Edwards. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now Fultz, 11 points in the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Poole. The 10-footer. And again, it's Atlanta.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Embiid. And the rejection by Smith.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14. He feeds it to Embiid. Over Smith. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Fultz. Embiid's got 6.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Smith outside. And here is Poole. Driving to the basket.
Second personal foul. 13 fouls.
For Atlanta, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Poole. Jordan Poole taking 2 shots.
That's good from Poole. Mobley, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Poole.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Rozier with the ball. Embiid kicks to Fultz. And it's Grant in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
The dish to Fultz. And Embiid with the screen on Poole. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Grant for three. Rebound, Atlanta. Oliver's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. It's his first trip to the line.
Team 4. Shooting for the away team. Barrett. RJ Barrett. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Joel Embiid. Horford comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Simmons subbed in for Rozier. And so Barrett nails both of them. Pistons trail by 13. Simmons left side. Poeltl trying to get open. And a great move by Simmons.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. So it's the Pistons now. Simmons inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Simmons got 5 now.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Ivy's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Fultz. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Fultz looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. Fultz has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Halliburton. And Barrett slams it in.
They have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Poeltl dishes to Fultz. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Ivy. He's got 7. Mobley is screened. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good on the triple. He has 5.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Atlanta making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton. Passes it to Daniel. Pistons passing it around. Here's Fultz. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Atlanta, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And of course, there's the Pistons. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And checking out Detroit, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shooting one.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ivy's got 10.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Now Fultz. He's got 17. Simmons looking around. 5 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Simmons. Murphy with the steal. At the elbow, it's Barrett. Doesn't go for him. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 6 points for him.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 10. And the 3 off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Halliburton against Simmons. Horford sets a screen for Simmons. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. .122 left here in the second. 4 on the shot clock. Hurdle with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Simmons for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Barrett penetrating. Halliburton, that's good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simmons finds Pirtle. Now Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Fultz nails them both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They have a 9-point lead. To the paint, here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Here's Fultz after the basket by Atlanta. Over Ivy. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 21.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Can't connect from short range. Simmons passes to Fultz. Launches it. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to. Some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pistons trail by 9. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Oliver is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Edwards. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard position.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The pass to Simmons. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Embiid And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
For Detroit, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Atlanta leading by 8. Now, here is Halliburton. He kicks it to Edwards. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Daniel. Over Edwards. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards passes to Halliburton. From deep three-point range. And it's Oliver missing. Pistons trail by 8. Rozier kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Outside Edwards. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Now, here's Rozier. He gets it in there. Rozier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. As a matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Halliburton passes to Oliver. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Back to Poole. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Grant the pass to Simmons. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now, here's Poole. 8 points for him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Rozier against Poole. Embiid sets the pick for Rozier. No good from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Halliburton passes to Oliver. Passes it to Poole. It's up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Halliburton with the steal. And the basket Poole. There's the three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rozier against Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
The Pistons making a change here. Covington's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith is checked in. And both free throws good for Rozier. Atlanta leading by 9. And here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Pass to Poole. The tray. Again, the miss by Poole.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Al Simmons following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes. It's checked in for Jordan Poole. And Ivy subbed in for Halliburton. And Simmons drops them both. And Barrett has got the ball here for Atlanta. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Fultz. He's checked in for Simmons. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for R.J. Barrett.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's Ivy. He's got 10. Kicks it to Barrett. Over Rozier. Smith with a screen on Fultz. Basket good. Ivy's got 12.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Pass to Grant. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Smith sets the pick for Barrett. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, this hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, once Embiid puts it on the deck, he's hard to stop, which is why the defense ends up fouling.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Well, a free throw drops for Embiid. Al Horford is checked in for Detroit. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Murphy's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Ivy kicks to Barrett. Passes to Murphy. Mobley, a screen on Fultz. Murphy dishes to Mobley. Barrett wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Dishes it to Embiid. Grant with a screen on Barrett. Shot from 12. Here's Fultz. Detroit, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 11. Smith with it. He kicks to Ivy. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Jaden Ivey.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 7. Horford sets a screen for Rozier. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Rozier's got 10.
Hey, I saw that coming from a mile away. I tell you, Rozier wanted to rise to the challenge of their last 3 to see who owns the arc.
Mobley finds Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Barrett, RJ Barrett, 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Pistons making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Ivy passes to Barrett. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Atlanta, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Barrett at the line for two.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them. Pistons trail by 13. Now Rozier. He's got 10. There's the lob to the hoop. Kicks it out to Grant. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. He dishes it to Ivy. Now the pass to Barrett. Down low. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Rozier the pass to Horford. There's the dish to Fultz. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Counted, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Al Horford.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hands.
Now, here's Ivy. 17 points in the game, and it's Smith missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Fultz the pass to Rozier. Pass to Pirtle. For the three. Rebound by Smith. Atlanta leading by 12. To the inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 21. Pass to Grant. Over Murphy. And he overshot that one, missing. Smith against Pirtle. Out to Barrett. It's Murphy outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. Jeremy Grant picks one up. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for the away team, Trey Murphy. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Oliver's checked in for Evan Mobley. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fultz the pass to Pirtle. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Out left to the wing. Shakes him, driving inside. And the layup is up and in. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Atlanta leads by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Simmons is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Daniel in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's in there. Halliburton's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton. Not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Passes it to Fultz. Now here's Simmons. Back to Fultz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Fultz has got 23.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. I like watching this guy score the ball.
Fultz against Halliburton. The basket Poole. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the 3 by Atlanta. Fultz kicks to Covington. And the 3 ball is good. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Atlanta leading by 14. Smith outside. Poole against Fultz. Shoots the 3. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Fultz. Covington passes to Daniel. Outside, Simmons. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one drops.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Simmons against Halliburton. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
A different look here for Detroit. Embiid comes in for Pirtle. And it's Grant in for Robert Covington. Evan Mobley's checked in for Atlanta. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Basket Poole. Edwards looking it over. They set the pick. Count it. Good. And Atlanta leads by 17.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Simmons dishes to Fultz. "13 feet away. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for Detroit, Markelle Fultz. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Fultz nails them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Edwards finds Poole. Pass to Oliver. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Fultz. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Embiid. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Halliburton kicks to Poole. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Poole. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rozier's checked in. That's good from Poole. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Rams at the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Now here's Simmons from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. Poole on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Rozier. Grant with a screen on Poole. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Atlanta leading by 19. From the stripe. Mobley misses. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Rozier.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the away team, Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And so he hits both. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Detroit. 19-point game. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. And here is Simmons. Grant with a screen on Halliburton. Grant outside for three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Oliver. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. Mobley sets the pick for Poole. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Rozier against Poole. Embiid with the screen on Poole. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4 personal fouls.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
Embiid taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Atlanta. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. He lobs it up, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Poole. Oliver passes to Poole. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Detroit. The feed to Simmons. uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Atlanta leading by 13. Halliburton up top, guarded by Simmons. Halliburton drives in. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely, off on the layup. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes it to Halliburton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Hey, yo, what is?
There's the pass to Oliver. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Rozier. Halliburton kicks to Poole. Inside. Here's Mobley. Here's Oliver. A second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And there he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Free throw good. Mobley. Pistons trail by 14. Simmons with it. Pass to Grant. Here's Daniel. Mobley with the block. And he stays with it. Outside, Simmons. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
Atlanta leading by 14. Now Halliburton. Pass to Poole. Mobley outside. Now here is Halliburton. Now here's Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Simmons. Good. Nice job down low. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on. That's criminal.
And here is Poole. And there's the drive. The rebound by Grant. Pistons trail by 12. Outside, Simmons. To the middle, here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Now, here's Poole. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley, a screen on Rozier. Poole, the pass to Mobley. 2 points. That one goes. And Atlanta leads by 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Oliver passes to Halliburton. to Mobley. Poole on the wing. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against Detroit.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Evan Mobley.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Halliburton outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.